Hi, I hope I find you well. Welcome to our channel Farming Together, where we talk about farming issues. If you are new to this channel, do not forget to press the bell icon and also to subscribe so that you are not going to miss our future videos. Owen Chirikure is my name. Today, we are at a piggery farm, and our topic today is about the types of breeds that are most commonly found in Zimbabwe. I am going to meet Mr. James Mtisi, who is going to share more information about the types of breeds that are found in Zimbabwe. Thank you for joining us today. Say, welcome to the program.
Thank you. Hello viewers, hope we find you well.
Today with Mr. Mtisi, we are going to talk about issues to do with the types of breeds found in piggery. Usually the most common types that are found in Zimbabwe, and for them to be able to know which type to choose whenever they want to venture into piggery farming. So, how many types of breeds do we have in Zimbabwe?
Let me start by telling them the types of breeds that we do good in pigs. We do good the large white breed, then the landless breed, the Chirikure, those some call it the Chirikure. Then we do got the Mukota breed, then Poland China. Then we also got other breed which is called Yorkshire, then the Berkshire. Those are some of the major types that we do good. But in Zimbabwe mainly we do got the Mukota breed, which is the one which is the indigenous one, which is the indigenous breed that we do have in Africa.
Okay.
Those are the ones which depend mostly on supplements alone, because they can handle.
I see.
It is mostly found for the indigenous farmers who are doing subsistence farming.
Subsistence farming.
Oh, yeah, that's the one.
Okay, yeah. Let us now go back to the ones which are taken for commercial purposes.
Mostly we do got the large white and the landless. Allow me to explain more on the difference between the large white and the landless. Yes, I know they are all white, but the difference, the physical difference that you can identify from the landless and the large white is the large white, it got some erect ears. There is not Zakamira Mudenga.
Okay,
yes.
Okay.
Then the landless, it's not Zagarara. Then again, some of the differences is the large white. For this, their sows, they are prolific. Yet the landless, they are less prolific. When we say prolific, we mean they produce more than the landless.
The landless. So you said the large white is the prolific one.
Yeah.
So how many piglets do they farrow per litter?
It depends with the selection that you do, but they have got the potential to produce up to 16 piglets or more.
16 piglets or more.
I have got a record for some of my fellow which produced the 24 piglets.
24 piglets?
Yeah.
Wow.
Some. And also it's not always where you can produce 14 or some. Some, for example, here, the first one, the sow that I started with, it produced only 5. So it defines the period. If it is for the first time, it produces less. So you'll be expecting more next time because it will be producing for the first time.
Okay. So how many times does a pig farrow piglets in a year?
It can be 4 times because it produces it only needs a minimum of about 3 months for it to reach the birth point. Also not erase the fact to consider the health of the sow. So I think we need time for it to recover its weight. For example, we can just leave it for 2 weeks while they are feeding for it to go to the breeding point. The landless, they got their ears will be dropped once. Rather than juxtaposing with the large white, they have the erect, which will be standing.
Moving now on to the weight and the meat itself. I'm now comparing I've seen that most people are using the landrace and the large white for commercial farming. So comparing the two, which one is better? The meat, considering the meat and also the weight at a point of sale.
I would go for the large whites.
The large white.
Because they also got the low fat on its back. Also, in terms of weight, they weigh more, like according to the landrace. But for us to have the best quality and quantity, we should go for a crossbreed. For a large white and the landrace.
And the landrace. And do you have a name for that?
No, that's been called a crossbreed.
It's just a crossbreed. Okay, so viewers have heard for yourself. If you are going for the large white only, you are going to get less fat and more weight. I've seen that the Chirikure have always mentioned it after the two. Can you tell us more about the Chirikure?
Yeah, if it is well fed, juxtaposing with the two that we have discussed about previously, Chirikure, when it's being well fed, it can reach more weight, juxtaposing with the two that we have discussed about. Chirikure weighs more, and for commercial, if it is for meat, that's where we go for the Chirikure.
For the Chirikure.
Yeah.
Let's say, for example, I have chosen my breed. As for me, I'll go for the large white, and I'm not saying that the landrace and the Chirikure is bad. I've just liked the large white. How then do you select the sows for the breeding stock?
Okay, that one is one of the major process that we have to do as farmers. Whenever we are selecting our breeding stock, first we should check on the number of teeth that your sow got.
Number of
teeth, we mean
teeth, okay.
Nyatso zachona,
yeah. Okay.
It should have equal teeth, meaning kuti 7 from one side, then 7 from the other side.
7 the other side.
Meaning there must be 14.
14, okay.
Ukaona paine yatoshota kuti kwawanda kwa it's a sign kuti it is not good for breeding. So ukaona yadaro it will be better for you to keep it for meat purposes, so that you can sell as meat. Okay. So after you check on the number of teeth, when you say they have to be equal, you also have to consider the capability of the heels of the legs. They have to be strong. That's why we say whenever you are testing it, you should also take time to ride on top of your sow, so that you can also train it and check if it can handle a ball.
The ball.
Yeah.
Okay. So I still remember on the previous episode you talked about the weights. You said it should weigh 60 kgs and more.
Yeah, a minimum of 60 kgs.
A minimum of 60 kgs to handle the sow.
We should also consider the sow if it is from if they're born with the sow which do have a good mothering ability. For example, kuchona we say mwana wemutambi wesoka.
Yeah,
and also nodzerwa itso zviriko zvakare kunguruwe zvekuti kana akabarwa namai vanoproduce large numbers it also means there's also a higher potential for it to produce a good number. Comparing namai wacho zvinofanana kuti no produce dzakare uyu. And also takuselecta from a piglets, but then from the winning we should also consider at the point of birth to winning point growth rate yacho ngekamira sei. So ukaona a piglet twetinoti magilts we mean kuti ndo sadzabara kana chi. Ukaona growth rate yacho iri high, it means kuti tinokwanisa kukurumidza kukura, and it's also a sign kuti tinokwanisa kuproduce a good breed. And also it's not a good confirmation. When I say good confirmation, is just by whenever we look at the pigs, we would see this pig yakura zvekuti even 60 kgs dzinazasvika. And also because ungaipa mukono ka piglet or kagiut
Yeah, you
kakasimana
can't.
sakusimba
Yeah, you can't.
guru yake inofana kunge yakanyatsa kusimba and also tipa kusimba ipapo yes inofana kusimba but it must not also have high fat content muviri wacho so inofana kunge iriyo zviri at a reasonable then though some of my points that we do consider kana toda kuti kuselect our breeding stock.
I think you have heard for yourselves. Thank you so much for joining us on this episode. Looking forward to meeting you next time on our episodes. Please do not forget to subscribe on our channel so that you're not going to miss our future videos. Thank you, sir, for coming on the show.
Pleasure, sir.